Hi, writers, and happy week 12. This week we are moving away from the Book of Joy and we're shifting into our research, which is the biggest unit of the semester. It is, for some writers, research is intimidating because of all the steps that are required to do proper research, citing, looking at library database, all that stuff. And so this video will go over what's happening in week 12. Want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Mm. Okay, so as far as what's going on this week, there's only two discussions this week. They're packed just like they normally are because they're not just discussions, they're um, different steps and stages and phases, bless you, of research. And so I want you to look at the research project as looking at the problems that are happening in the world, the problems or obstacles that humankind faces, and then thinking about which of those obstacles you would like to explore and understand better and really researching the dynamics of the problem. So it can be a big problem like alcoholism in a family, or it can be a smaller problem like humans needing to get out into nature more. So I want you to think on a local level, so problems in your local community, and then on a nationwide level, problems in the nation. For instance, the border and separating children from their parents, from their mothers and fathers at the Mexico-California border or Texas border, wherever the border walls are. So that would be like a national issue. And then a global issue might be natural disasters across the world. So you can think of it in these different tiers, and then you're going to find a problem that you want to research more. So again, it can be a really big problem, or it can be a micro problem for you or a problem within your community. Either way, you're going to come up with interesting research. So the first discussion here is problem research prompt. So you're going to click on the prompt here and it's going to pop up. You can read over the prompt. It's basically what I just told you, but it goes over the parameters of the assignment and asks you what to do. So there is a to-do list here for those of you that are wanting a little bit more guidance. But basically, you're going to gather sources from all different areas. So you're going to look at psychological reviews or psychological perspectives on your topic. You're going to look at sociological perspectives on your topic. You're going to look at research perspectives. But you want to expand your understanding of the topic by looking at different disciplines and how they address that specific problem. Your task in this discussion is to look over the prompt, make sure you understand what you're being asked to do, and then you're going to click on the library databases below and you're going to kind of play around with the database and you're going to search for you're going to look for your term. So for example, if I'm doing alcoholism, I'm going to type that in. If I leave it on catalog, that is the books. So that means books in the library. So it says that there are 149 books on alcoholism. And many of them, if they look like this, some of them actually have articles in them. And so you could use one source filled with several different sources. But if I expand my search here, I click on the drop down and I click on catalog and databases, and then I click search. What it's doing is it's looking at books and articles and newspaper reviews or excuse me, newspaper articles and all that stuff. So you can see the difference. The catalog was 149 or 153, whatever it was. The database is 153,625. And so you can scroll down and you can also refine your search here. Maybe I'm looking at, um, maybe I just want to look at the psychology or male. And then you can refine your search. Again, you're just playing here and you're playing around. So again, I'm clicking on some of these options and I'm going to click continue. You can synthesize and narrow down your search. And so when I narrowed it down, it went from 153,000 to 91,000, which is still a lot. There's some that are full text, some that are available in the library, some that are peer reviewed. But again, you can scroll down and you can look and see what you find interesting. You're going to keep on narrowing your search. So that's how you would do the database. After you've done a little bit of searching here, then you're going to hop on the discussion. Excuse me, before you do that, you're going to make a list of interesting topics and questions that you have. about justice or about the problem in your journal. And then you're going to take good notes of what you found. So here's some sample essays. If for those of you that are needing a little bit more guidance, when you hop on the actual discussion, I'm asking you to post 2 paragraphs. So your 2 paragraphs are what the first one is, what topics are you interested in so far? What research questions do you have? What did you find out there, or did you note? What did you note while you were researching? That's paragraph one. And the second paragraph is, which sample essay did you read? What did you notice about it? And how can the sample help you? So don't forget to read and respond to someone else's post to earn maximum points on the discussion. And then the other one is, if I go back to the home page, the other research, research kind of beginning discussion is playing on TED Talks. TED is really great for inspiration because there's just so much random, beautiful, wonderful things on there. So I'm just clicking on the link that's provided, and you can see here, if you scroll down, there's so much stuff on here. So if you just randomly hop on here, say that I want to write about body image and I want to look at how we understand our body, and I see a video, and it's Becca McCarran Tran, and it says fashion that celebrates all body types boldly and unapologetically. Maybe I'm like, yeah, we should celebrate our body types, and so maybe I use this as a source. If that's the case, I would click on it and I would cite it. But what you're going to do on this discussion is you're going to play around, you're going to watch videos. That's an 8-minute video. Typically, these are under 20 minutes. And so TED's a really great place to look for inspiration. You can actually search here if you want. I'm going to put body image just to kind of see what pops up. Let me see if it'll let me. Oh yeah, body image. And then you can see what pops up. So the initial page is the home page. And then after that, what pops up is all these articles. So, I mean, all these videos. So you can't even see them all because of the way that my screen is set, but there's tons of videos that connect in some way to the idea of body image. So again, that's what you're doing for this discussion. You're going to watch a few talks and then you're going to report back to us 2 paragraphs again. First one is what you found. Give us some delicious details. Share a link to a video that you watched or you found inspiring. Delicioso. Deliciosa. Not sure how that goes. And then paragraph 2, you're going to try to decide on your topic. So tell us in another paragraph, what are you really seriously considering researching? What do you find interesting? What's inspiring to you? What's going to keep that momentum going as you do your research? So again, tons of topics, 2 discussions this week, week 12. This is all we're doing for the rest of the semester is research. We'll be visiting Ray in the tutoring center to get that embedded kind of citing support, MLA citing support, and all that we need. Have a great week. I hope that you can explore and play and have fun and find a problem or an obstacle in the world that you really want to explore and understand the dynamics of, and hopefully offer solutions to that problem. Have a great week 12.
Bye.